Yeah, right. Good morning, everybody. Let's go ahead and roll the intro, shall we? Yeah, it's like I said, if you like all Nagurktit, then I'll at least go to that link there. I put all Nagurktit in there. As soon as I get done with all that stuff that I did yesterday, I got like 3 videos. This is going to be going there as soon as I'm done with this one. But, what is this one about? Alright, so, this is the big project. So, the title that's in Ninth Fleet, the SAS Fleet. Thank you. Thank you for grinding with me. Thank you for all the stuff you've done. Did everything else and all. But we are finally getting there. As you can see, we now hit 250. Did everything else. But, as you can see, we now hit 250. But when you click on this, it says upgrade available. Completing this project gives your fleet the following options. Unlock Industrial Fabricator died. Starday's Hauler Generation died. Third Rare Fleet Engineer Duty Officers. New crafting project. A crafting station. So, you know the old Nunnery Alpha. People were yelling about how they're going to be able to go to some sort of station or some sort of planet or whatever, kind of like Nunnery Alpha. Um, to go craft things, to do things, make things. Well, this is their idea of giving us the old Nunnery Alpha place where you'd go, you can talk to other people, craft things while talking to other people, this everything else. So that is now going to be unlocked. This is our basically Nunnery Alpha. So if you're none of the old one, you talk to Egg, Egg would give you some stuff, you fly at the Nunnery Alpha, start the mission there, and then start crafting things and start your crafting career. That's what this is. This is the old Nunnery Alpha ability where you can stand in one room, talk to people while making stuff, that have a good time. That's what this is. New projects. Loot Engineering Type, Authorization Access Engineering Type, and Elite Fleet Space Weapons. So once we get this done, everybody in my SAS fleet, coffee kick in, I need you. Elite Fleet Space Weapons. We'll finally be unlocking that, so we'll be able to get the elite weapons and just that everything else. So let's go ahead and slot the thing. As you can see, these are your rewards. Industrial Fabricator, Stage 1. 1,000 expertise, holding. So you're going to get all of this, but it needs 21,250,000 energy credits, 192 engineering duty officers, 1,170 lithium, and 24,400 fleet marks. So let's go ahead and slot this sucker. Let's get this sucker rolling. I'm gonna dump all the dilithium I have. And dilithium gone forever. Energy credits. I'm gonna dump all that I have there. That's now gone. Fleet marks. Wow, so much fleet marks. Yeah, so there, that's all there. So we need 192. Okay, I can probably take care of that. Do 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 do. And now once we get this done, yeah, our third day's gonna finally be done. Uh, but then, like I said, me and Dayu, Aaron, yeah, we would not be surprised now. Me and Dayu actually thinks what they're gonna do, like they do with the T6 rep. They just threw an extra tab on top of the T5 rep and said, okay, here you go. All reputations now T6. All reputations at the time was good. You had to get up to 100,000. When they slapped the T6 tab, they went from 100,000 to 250,000. And now we're gonna go down here. Now this is where you get your duty officers. This is where you get them. Right here, this guy. Click on here. Slide you over some. Holding you up. I'll only got 3 available. Let me guess, I got the heat there in the tank. See, I kind of wish, like, I always over thought, like, if you've got anything in your tank, you can still toss in your tank. You don't have to carry it in your inventory. But in here, if you throw it in your tank, see, now I can activate them. Now I can activate them. And another, I had the next to not unlocked. I can go all the way to 500. Yeah, we need 192, I think. Yeah, 192, so yeah, we definitely had it. Do 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 do. And as you can see, any extras that you get, it goes into an overflow bag. So you kind of want to watch what you're doing here. Yeah, that's now completed. Alright, now I am going to show you another little trick. For the ones that are trying to get extra fleet knocks faster, there is a booster. If you have your Stardust, you know, up there, just everything else, I forget which one that gets it. There's a guy right here that you can see right here. He will give you a booster. You go to store, fleet knock bonus. You do have to be careful because as you can see, it comes from your fleet credit, this everything else and all, which will give you a booster, this everything else and all. So you want to be kind of careful so you can stack this up a bunch of times. No, that's not XT. There it is. So as you can see, fleet remaining boost, fleet bonus and boost credit, this everything else. This is why my fleet credits go up so fast. Because I am constantly coming down here and picking up a bunch of these and keeping these stockpiled. And then when I'm doing the fleet projects, just everything else and all, I'll get a plus 10 ability to everything else. That's why if you ever watch what I do, in fact, I'll do one real quick. That way you can see it in action. I'll do a crystal entity thing. And now this is why my fleet marks go up so fast. And then I get this going. This is your other one. Just everything else and all. Oh, that's 0. I need to get something. There. And if you watch this right here, you'll see it go up some. There. Alright. So like I said, now that you see, I've got some, this and everything else and all. So each time I do fleet marks and I donate back. So no, when I do dump something, you'll actually see me, and I'll show you what it looks like when I do it. Whew. There goes finally. Let's go. Well, are we going? Are we gonna think about it? Here we go. Here we go.
Warning, ship is under attack. Warning, ship is under attack. Four shields failing. Right shield failing. Four shields failing. Right shield failing. Hull integrity below 75%. Four shields failing. Left shield failing.
Man, I gotta
Shield
roll.
failing.
And that's why you don't want to sit still on that one. You want to kind of move around. You don't want to be sitting still on that one.
Warning, ship is under attack.
I still can in a second. Of course, everything's gonna go without.
Warning. Shield being attacked. Target's shields have failed. Left shield failing. More shields failing.
Do 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 do.
Right shields failing. Rear shields failing. Left shield failing.
You know?
Four shields failing. Rear shields failing. Right shield failing. Hull integrity below 75%.
And we're jumping. Yeah, did I take any hull damage on that? No, I didn't. Alright, so like I was showing you, as you can see, I'm able to throw 78 fleet credit. As you can see, I'm getting 3,900 fleet credit plus a boost, did everything else and all. I'm not sure that I can extend it. No, it's not going to let me extend. So like I said, all of this remaining here, this everything else, I'm going to get a boost to my fleet credit, this everything else and all. And you can see I'm down to 13,000. So you see I have earned 4,000. I'm now up to 18,000, this everything else and all, with the boost and everything. So that's one way of kind of building your thing up fast with everything else and all. But you gotta remember, when you do that though, it takes fleet credit to get those boosters. So you've got to have the fleet credit available first before you buy the boosters. But then you're getting it back to everything else each time you do, project that you have to turn in the fleet marks back into. And that is why when you look at my thingy, I'm up there did everything else and all because of the boost did everything else. But again, to pick up those boosters, you need the fleet marks already available to pick them up. Otherwise, like I said, the project is now started. I ain't gonna go ahead and slot this because Aaron likes pictures. That's how Aaron is. Do 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 do. So, like I said, anybody got any questions? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I'm touching this picture that Discord getting on it. Alright, so like I said, that is the grind. That's everything else. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off these because I've got those two videos yesterday I did to the Star Trek Online and the Star Wars The Old Republic. So I'm gonna go ahead and get them over to my Patreon and that's everything else. It's gonna take a few minutes for YouTube to process this, and then once this is done, this could be going to my Patreon page. So if you like what I'm doing and you want to support me, yeah, definitely come over and get me out and in. Otherwise, to you people that's in my fleet, the final project is finally going. It's everything else. Once we get this done, our start days through all the project, it's everything else, our start days could be completed, it's everything else. But don't be surprised it like they did with the T6 reputation. If y'all remember, with the T6 reputation, yeah, and all died, did everything else. But then, when they wanted to kind of get it to more grind, they just basically slapped. So you've got, up to 100,000, you got it unlocked. But then they're like, hey, by the way, captains, thanks for playing, blah, blah, blah. So they just slapped an extra tab and yanked it from 100,000 to 250,000 through all your reputation. I would not be surprised that they do this to the Stardate. So where this gonna will go to T6, the Star will be T4, the Research Lab will be T4, K13 T4, Industry T4, Dialentin T4, and then the colony, as you can see, we're still working away on the colony. We are still working away. So then, guess what? Thanks to doing this, Captain, now it's gonna go to T6 to the colony. So I would not be surprised if they actually do that to everything else. But otherwise, they're right to us and nightly. Congratulations. Thank you for grinding with me. Thanks for flying with me. As you can see, upgrade is available. It is now been slotted. And we're working away now. So once we get this done, our start date's gonna be maxed out and done until they do the surprise hit. Which I think what they're gonna do. They're gonna just simply slap the T6 at the top through all of them, and we're gonna have to go grinding like crazy to get it over with and get it leveled up. So there's that. I am gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Otherwise, I am Jenny Jr., leader and owner of the SAS fleet and everything else. I am going to jump off here because this is going to take a little bit to process. But I've got my other two videos, my YouTube, Star Wars The Republic and my Star Trek Online, which I'm going to do send into my Patreon page. So, I will see you all shortly. Merry Christmas and talk to you soon. You Federation players, lead line. Coffee! Where are you, Coffee? Coffee, I need you! Alright, you Federation players, Little on Coffee. You Ronland players, Joe on True. You Klingon players, Katla. You, General players, Victory is Light. And I will see everybody later. Merry Christmas, and thanks for flying with me, SAS Fleet Numbers. Bye.